Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Hammer. Today is Tuesday, January 16th, 2024. I, of course, am Hammer with Originator Success here with your daily rate conversation, the only place on the web where you guys get to be part of the conversation. Appreciate you joining me. Remember, you can join me live each and every day, 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. If you're here on the replay, do me a favor, just put a hashtag replay in the comments. Let us know that you were here. Don't forget to smash that like button, tag in a little friend, share us in the group. If you're watching this on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, maybe make a comment. Those things actually help in the algorithm. Appreciate y'all doing that. Remember, you can sign up for our free daily written lock advice at www.ratelockadvice.com or use this cool QR code and you'll get an email to your inbox each and every weekday morning. You can also sign up for our text alerts, www.retextalerts.com. $7 a month. Can't beat them. You should join them. You can also check us out at originatorssuccess.com. This year, it's going to be super important to do all the things we do. We help you to build your presence online, get some loans from Google and social media. Check us out, originatorssuccess.com. All right, who do we got here this morning? Let's say hi to the live folks. Always appreciate you being here. We got Rob Stewart live and cold. 27 degrees and cloudy here in the mountains of North Carolina. Rob, what's it like over by you? Mike Morano, good morning, sir. Great to see you as well. Ron Siegel, always pleasure to have you here. Mallory Fotiades, good morning, miss. Glad to have you here as well. Looks like a handful of you that I haven't said hello to this morning, so go ahead and say hello. Otherwise, let's get to the good stuff. Let's take a look, see where we're at here. So today is Tuesday, but it's kind of like a Monday. It's the first day bonds are open. Bond market was closed yesterday for Martin Luther King Day. Right now, we're down about 30 basis points to start the morning. Mortgage-backed securities, 5.5 coupon at 100.27. What does it mean? It means rate sheets are going to be slightly worse than Friday. Not tremendously worse, but slightly worse. Go ahead. Let's try to zoom in and see if this will work out. Nope, I got to refresh the page. So anyway, we are down a little bit to start the day. 10-year treasury yield is back up above 4%. Not anything huge, but 4.01. It's funny though. I'll tell you, I continue to see headlines like this one, right? This is in the Bloomberg 5 things to start the day. The dollar surges. The dollar hit a 1-month high as treasury yields climbed on growing speculation that the Fed may hold back cutting interest rates as early as March. Now, that's what it says here in Bloomberg. That's what they've got going on. But when we take a look at the Fed futures, not really seeing it. I mean, we're at 28% probability that the Fed would leave alone in March. That means basically 75% probability. The markets are betting that the Fed is going to cut in March. It doesn't matter that we've seen strong data. It doesn't matter that Fed members have come out against it. This is better than the 40% we were at just a week and a half ago. So although you read an article like this one and they talk about, where's 5 things? Here it is. They talk about how, it's this, right? But it's really not. A possible pivot to rate cuts has been the focus of markets after a series of cooler inflation readings. But increasingly, traders believe bets on more aggressive rate cuts may have been overdone. I'm not seeing where they're coming up with this. It's like they just make this shit up. I don't see it. This comes after ECB council. What does the European Central Bank have to do with our Fed? Said threats stemming from lingering inflation and geopolitical risks may prevent the ECB from lowering interest rates this year. Yeah, they could try they're just beating a drum because they don't have a lot of tools. They will absolutely be lowering it. Investors are awaiting a speech by Fed Governor Christopher Waller scheduled for later today. You know what Waller's going to say? He's going to say the same thing that everyone else says, that inflation is moving down, but it's not moving down quick enough, and that we're likely to have to sit back and hold off and blah, blah. And you know what? Markets continue to shrug it all off. They don't care. Now, the other thing is getting a little bit of press that we don't get to hear about all the time. Let me see where did the search function go on this? I wanted to pull up the article by Nick Timiraos. Let me make this full screen so I can get the search function back here. Where is the search function? Oh, that's why I did it. Take me to the Trump article. So yeah, in case you haven't noticed, Trump won Iowa. He didn't just win it. He beat the tar out of everybody else DeSantis came in quote unquote second at 21%, and Nikki Haley got 19%. How many of you think Nikki Haley will end up being VP? I think we could see that ticket. I think that we see Trump and Nikki Haley. You're definitely not going to see DeSantis, but I think Nikki Haley could do it. I think it hits the voters in the right spot, and they'll come up with the good metrics. But man, I'll tell you again, I don't want to get too deep into politics. I would love to have different options and not Trump and not Biden. I'm not big fans of either, but I am definitely more of a fan than Trump than Biden. And Trump, at 70 something years old, though, the guy just looks vibrant. He's alive, and Biden looks like somebody I'd visit in a nursing home. I just don't understand how the Democrats are going to. Anyway, let's get off the politics. And again, I think even people that I'm not a Republican. I'm definitely not a registered Republican. I just wish we had better options. Fed tiptoes back towards dialing back key channel of monetary policy. This is one that we do want to be paying attention to. This is the tapering of quantitative tightening, which is going to help mortgage rates this year. There's still a lot of speculation on what's going to happen, but I think that they're really putting the idea of this having. Sean said we always have the lesser of two evils, and that's basically that's it, right? Mariah says no way. Which one? I don't know. I'm not happy with either one when you say no way, right? Like, I don't know a different way. So anyway, getting into this part, it's not too much over there. Let's get back to the bonds. 10-year treasury yield, 4.01. So it's back above 4, but not anything we got to panic about. Take a look here, though. On Friday, we were seeing mortgage bonds. They were around 100.40 when we were coming out with rates and pricing. Now we're at 100.22. So we're about 20 basis points lower from Friday. That means rate sheet's going to be slightly worse. Nothing you have to worry about. Still cautiously floating. I don't care what these Bloomberg headlines talk about with the fact that they say that, that there may be a speculation, blah, blah, blah. I don't see it. The numbers don't support it. If this were to go up again, then bring me back into the room. But if not here, then what am I going to do with that? So anyway, it's not likely to see too much there. We do have retail sales. Let me see. I think that might be now. No, that's not what I wanted. Here, let me make this full screen again so I can. All right. So economic calendar. When do retail sales come out? They don't know. Today we get Waller's speech. Tomorrow we get retail sales data, 8:30 a.m. So we'll be waiting to see if that actually means anything. Pop this over here so y'all can see it too. Let's make it a little smaller so it actually, there you go. So we got retail sales data here. Otherwise, another bond auction. Nothing, Fed's beige book tomorrow, but I don't think that's going to do anything. Trump said versus Biden or Newsom. I'm still with Trump. I live in Calizuela under Newsom dictatorship. Yeah, I mean, we'll get into more about the politics as much as people are going to get antsy about it. It's definitely going to affect rates and pricing in the economy. I think that as Trump gets momentum, we'll have to see if the economy does well and if that were to cut back on the premise that the Fed will cut rates. It could actually, Trump winning could actually push mortgage rates, to hold them higher. Whereas I think Bidenomics is pushes yields up and it just pushes yields down rather. And I think it makes rates a little bit better there. So anyway, no reason to lock right now. There's not a lot of data. We're going to, we've got 2 weeks until we get to the Fed meeting. Today's the 16th. Actually it's 2 weeks. Yeah. So 2 weeks till we get to the Fed meeting. And I think then we'll see rates take a little bit of a move lower. Right now, 6.69, very much in line with what we've seen. If you're using Mortgage News Daily as a reference point, we could use almost anything, but that's kind of it. So, all right, my friends, we're at 10 minutes. I'm going to wrap it up. Remember, you can join me live each and every day, 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. If you would like a text reminder that I am live, go ahead and use the QR code, use the link that shows up in the comments, or check us out. You can sign up at hmmr.io/live-read. reminder and sign up to get a text alert as I go live each morning. Look at that. Someone scanned the QR code. It's a free text alert, and you can unsubscribe anytime. So I just send you a quick alert that I'm going live and remind you and give you the link so it's easy for you to hop on and see what we have to say each day. So with that, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll bring you. Let's go. Some love. Take care, everybody, and bye-bye.